I'm taking over. I'm free.
You are free. Yeah, I was told I was taking. I haven't hosted in forever, and now here I am saying this is infinite nonsense, and these motherfuckers are George 2D and Rabbit Hat Sean, and I'm your host today, Markiplier.
Hello, everybody. It's Markiplier and friends.
It's Markiplier. Yeah, I told you.
I have no idea how they start their podcast. I don't give a shit how they start their podcast.
This is the best podcast that anyone has ever heard about, and you all are here for the greatest entertainment of all time.
Correction, this is the greatest podcast
I really want Rabbit to stop talking. Like, I don't like the words that are coming out of Rabbit's mouth. I don't like them. They need to be stopped.
Sit. Oh, that's so funny.
Good. Taste the fucking sweat in that sock you just shoved in your mouth. Taste it. Understand that is sweat. That is the sweat you have made from the stress you are making me feel.
The stress that I've pent up all week.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, this is Infinite Nonsense. We're here today. We're just here to chat. George had something he wanted to say about the was it Arc Raiders, and I want to hear that before anything else.
Have you heard of a guy named Shroud?
Are you being serious? Is that actually what you wanted to bring up? Because
no.
I don't.
I just gonna do a comparison between that and Tarkov, and kind of like I was gonna go into more depth of like, why is it so popular now when it's like basically another PvPvE extraction shooter? Kind of like dive into that.
Simple answer. Tarkov paved the way, so games like Dark and Darker, Arc Raiders, and a few others, even Escape from Duckov, could run. It's much like Lethal Company. They were very popular. It was a very good game, but it paved the way for a lot of other games to run.
I got one word for you.
Diddy.
Fun.
What?
We're not talking about Donkey Kong, all right?
I'm sorry, we here at Naughty Dog don't like to use the word fun.
Well, that's the only reason I can think of why Arc Raiders
is that the one who made Arc Raiders? Was Naughty Dog?
No, it's Embark who did Arc Raiders. I'm just making fun of Neil Druckmann and his... the
Borderlands thing?
No, that's not Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann is the guy behind Last of Us. Who the fuck is
Neil Druckmann?
Gearbox.
Gearbox. That was it. Yeah, I don't.
Randy Pitchford. That's Randy Pitchford.
Yeah, that comment was wild, but that was a while ago.
What?
Still?
Yeah. The fun comment was Neil Druckmann. The Randy Pitchford's made several horrible comments, so I don't know which one you necessarily mean.
I was not quoting either of them. I was just more pointing out the fact that Arc Raiders is fun, so people stay around to play it. As opposed to some other extraction shooters that might come out that just people don't like. There was what was it? Marathon? Was it?
Oh, Marathon! Marathon had
just completely destroyed by the public opinion.
Marathon had some other issues, yeah, and it's also not even out yet.
I know it's the new Concord, effectively.
Oh, it's from Bungie. Ew.
After their flopping with Destiny 2, I'm not surprised at the reaction.
Yeah.
Let's just say anyway, I'm not happy with the direction they took Destiny 2, because I can't, as a new player, jump into Destiny 2 and understand what the hell's going on, because they removed a lot of the beginning story content. So it's just like, hi, I'm here after tutorial. What the hell did I miss? I was blackout drunk, apparently.
That is... Why would they remove all the... What?
Wait, what?
Destiny 2 and removing a lot of the intro
stuff.
Yeah.
No, Destiny 2, like, them removing... The fact that they're removing fucking anything is just upsetting.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, in the tutorial, a lot's going on and you expect certain things, but when you load into the hub for the first time, a lot of the in-between as to what happened between what's going in the hub now and at the start of the game with the tutorial, it's like you were blacked out drunk. You have no idea what's going on as a new player.
Yeah, it is insane.
It's like, what I missed? What word did I fail to see? Wait, the guy that was in the trailers that I really liked is dead? What?
Yeah. I'm still pissed that Nathan Fillion's dead. Fuck you.
I hate that. He was the only reason I ever considered to go into the game, and then I heard that he ended up dying, and it's just like, I'm never gonna get the game then.
Oh, game's ruined. Game's done. I don't want to play this shit anymore. I'm fucking done. Fuck you,
But
Bungie.
it reinforced the stereotype of in my head of I like this character. Wait, that's the character that dies?
Well, yeah, they always kill the fan favorite.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Full Metal Alchemist with Lieutenant Colonel Mace Hughes.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's a throwback.
He was my favorite character at the when I was watching the series, and then like what was it, the 5th episode or 6th episode or whatever? And it's like turns out he ends up dying, and I'm just like, really?
Really?
My favorite character was that kid and her dog.
Oh yeah. They were very adorable.
Yeah, they were inseparable.
Yeah, I'll say, especially at the end of it.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's a,
I wonder how many,
a statement.
I wonder how many people are frantically typing in the comments right now.
I wonder how many times that joke has been made across the world.
You can't say that, or something, whatever, like that.
How dare you hit me in the feels?
Honest to God, best episode of Full Metal Alchemist.
I mean, you say that jokingly, but it is a very good episode of.
It's a thought-provoking episode. Yeah.
Despite how the circumstance was terrible, yeah, it's easily top 5 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, it is genuinely a good episode of it, even though it is a bad episode emotionally.
Not only does Lieutenant Mace Hughes die, but then the inseparable girl and dog happens. It was like all in the same episode too. It was just like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was. It's like banger after banger, literally. It's like, wait a minute. Is it over? No. What?
You thought it was over? We're just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
We just getting started, baby.
But, what's it called? Boy.
But yeah, no, like I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about Arc Raiders, because also like I know Pat has been playing it. He asked me if I wanted to play it, but I've never played an extraction shooter like that. But yeah, what are your thoughts so far?
Spend $40 on Friday.
Neither have I, George. I have never played an extraction shooter like that either. The closest I've played is Escape from Duckov, which is single player only.
It's also top down.
Yeah, it's also top down twin
You're
stick.
You're a top down rabbit.
To be fair, Escape from Duckov is a lot of fun. But
I don't know what that means.
The thing that I think sets Arc Raiders apart from, let's say, Tarkov, because Tarkov is the other like big one. Yes, there's Dark and Darker, but Dark and Darker is a completely different setting. It's incomparable because it is set up largely different because of the PvE aspect of it being the majority of the game.
There's also like magic involved with it, and it's more.
Yeah, that's that one has its gimmick going on. It has its own thing. The thing that sets Arc from Tarkov apart, one, just I'm pretty sure Tarkov is a first-person shooter versus third-person, but that's not a huge difference at the end of the day. But some people like it, some people don't. Whatever. The thing
it's also
I think
highly military oriented rather than like sci-fi futuristic.
That is kind of what I'm getting into. The PvE aspects of Escape from Tarkov are more of the same. They're just other people. It's like you're fighting another player, but they're a little bit worse or a little bit better, depending, you know? Arc Raiders is you're fighting robots. You're fighting things that move differently. They fly. They
could be 100 feet tall, like the Liberty cannon from Fallout.
Yeah, there is a difference between the PvE and PvP content. They are different beasts you are encountering.
Liberty Prime, that was the name of the giant robot. My bad.
Sure.
Liberty Prime.
But I believe that actually does set it apart quite a bit because there is that differentiation between the two, where Tarkov is just kind of... It's the same thing. Gotcha. You're fighting a bot. Oh, that's just a guy with a gun. Oh, you're fighting a player. That's just a guy with a gun. Sometimes you might not even know the difference before they're dead, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. And
That's a good thing that they have the extra niche, because the biggest issue with getting into a genre at all when it comes to established games such as Escape from Tarkov is what's the twist that will draw players to your game. And I legitimately think Arc Raiders has hit the nail on the head of what people would want to have as the draw for them, compared to Escape from Tarkov, which is good for Arc Raiders.
Yeah, and so
also
far,
it doesn't help that it shares my brother's name a little bit there with Arc.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
Personal experience on the game, though, people are much more friendly than I anticipated going in.
Oh,
like unironically, me and Pat have been playing together past 2 days, 3 days.
Give it time till it's free to play.
Free to play.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to when it goes free to play because it does have microtransactions. It probably will end up free to play eventually.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the microtransactions, by the way. It's very similarly set up to Helldivers in how it works, but it doesn't have the you get free tokens randomly in missions, as far as I'm aware.
Is it permanent microtransactions, not fear of missing out microtransactions?
I don't know in that regard either.
Okay. We'll wait.
The battle passes may be permanent because there are battle passes. I do not know, though. The first battle pass, as it currently stands, is free, which is nice. But I really don't know if it's permanent. I haven't really been paying attention. I don't think anything's cycled out of the shop yet. So, yeah. But gotcha. It is a lot of fun. People are a lot friendlier than I anticipated, like I said, but that is anecdotal. That doesn't mean everyone's friendly. But me and Pat have done this. I think we've encountered 3 aggressive teams out of like 20 teams that we've encountered.
Wow.
And then we aggressed
and
once.
Just say, get good, sub.
See, the thing about that is one of them destroyed Pat. I destroyed them.
It was just like, get good.
Get good, Pat. And then another team we encountered, it was a whole kerfuffle. We encountered a team who was apparently encountering another team. I walked through the middle of a firefight and just said, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Just fucking kept walking. And the only person to respond was like, "Hey, can you help us with this guy?" That's Pat proceeded to blow the brains out of the guy who we were supposed to help with. And I don't think they realized it. I think they thought they killed him and then proceeded to gun down Pat.
All I could imagine with that story is you're walking out into a gunfire-ridden area and it's just going... Wait, do you hear it? No, you don't.
No, we don't. We don't hear it.
Now you hear it.
What the heck?
But yeah, no, I literally just walked through the middle of a firefight and was just like, "Are you the same guys from before?" As it turns out, no, they weren't. Yeah. So we encountered 3 different parties that game. That was the most we had ever encountered in a single game, was 3 different groups of people. But that's because we were just running around looting and killing robots and doing our thing. You know,
clankers.
Yeah, fuck them clankers. There's one hot clanker though. I will just say that there is a hot clanker.
Oh, all right. No, not a hot one.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing, but it's a very fun game. And if you find any interest at all, and I'm not saying that you've played them before, but if you find interest in the gameplay loop that you might want to try it, I would recommend it. Steam is very kind with or generous with their refunds. Take advantage. Play for an hour or 2, refund if you don't like it, or don't if you do, you know?
Bet.
Okay.
Give it a shot if there's any interest.
So, how does the, so when you collect loot, right, you get like, is it like the same thing, like purple loot is like good loot or whatever?
Yeah, it follows the standard,
okay.
Standard color scheme so far.
So if you find like good loot, like purple loot, so if you get killed while you have it, people can loot it from you, right?
Yes.
How do you save it or
you
extract? Don't bring it with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Either you don't bring it with you if you already have it, or you extract with it. And in this game, there are a few ways to extract depending on the mission. Every mission has what's called a raider hatch, which requires a key that you can either craft later on in the game. I believe you can purchase them, as well as you can just find them randomly as loot.
Gotcha.
But
knowing my luck, that's the only reason why I don't want to play the game. Knowing my luck.
Hey, I have 2. You know what I got them from? Quest rewards.
Yeah, but you're skilled enough to keep them.
No, when you get a quest reward, you don't go into a mission. Like you don't get it mid-mission. You get it outside of the mission. So I never took them in to have the chance to lose them. I did, however, take a purple quality key in to open a door and then died with it. In that round I was just talking about, where I walked through the middle of a firefight.
Nice.
I did execute one of them, by the way. The people who started shooting Pat, I did kill one of them.
Oh, nice.
And nearly killed the second one, sadly. But,
is Pat a good teammate? Or good player, at least? Not teammate, player?
He struggles with the aiming at players, it seems like.
Gotcha.
I don't think he's bad. I think he keeps switching between controller and keyboard, and that's fucking him up a lot.
Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Personally.
Like that is just genuine opinion. I do not think he's bad at the game. I think he's pretty decent at the game. I think there are some issues he is causing himself.
Self-inflicted wounds.
The other half is I discovered this with Fortnite with him a while back. Me and him struggle to communicate when we're fucking going somewhere. So occasionally we'll just be like 200 meters apart from each other and not realize right away. And that's not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the extraction, usually you start up a timer that takes like 30 seconds-ish to a minute. I don't really know. I haven't paid attention to the time. And then it opens up an exit platform, which you have 2 minutes until it automatically leaves, or you can leave it early. You can leave with other teams, so it's not like one team and done.
Right.
You could have an entire fucking lobby on one goddamn train leaving, which is neat. That would be terrifying. Dude, imagine an entire fucking lobby. But anyway, it's pretty solid. But if you want to get loot out, you either extract with it via one of the many exits, like the raider keys, which open for 15 seconds and then slam on you, by the way. But you can get as many people in that 15 seconds as you can. But everything else is like the 2-minute timer, like I said.
Gotcha.
But the hatches never like permanently close, where other exits after like every 10 minutes, one of them closes.
Okay.
Permanently or for the rest of the round.
And how many people are in like
you have a map that says when they're closing, even, so you do know which ones are closing.
Okay, thank God. That would be maddening for me, because I will always find the locked ones. Always.
Rabbit, I hate saying this. I don't think you would have fun with the game. I think you might have fun with the game if you're playing with people. Don't get me wrong, but I think you would bring much more joy to the rest of the party by being there.
Yes, I fully agree with that. I will not enjoy playing the game solo in any way, shape, or form. Just
I don't play it solo either.
I know my luck and my standard, and if I manage to escape with something rare, I will never use it again. It will stay in my inventory that never goes into the field ever again.
I pulled out a purple quality gun. It is sitting in my storage. I am never using it.
Because I know it will always get taken from me.
Oh, and George, another thing actually about taking loot out. You do.
What's up?
So long as you are not using a free loadout, which is something you can always go in with, like you will always have a weapon and a few consumables at your disposal, just because you don't want to go in completely empty-handed. Unless you are using that, you have a safe pocket.
Gotcha.
So you will always be able to extract with at least one item. This one item does not include weapons or equipables. Quick consumables, yes, but equipables, as far as I'm aware, no. Okay, you might be able to put a shield in there, but you definitely can't do weapons.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. It makes sense. I mean, consumables
Yeah.
are consumables.
Yeah,
Probably
consumables
the
can go
most
in
annoying
there.
item type out there.
Yeah, especially when those consumables are needed for upgrades. So fucking fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, my biggest
Okay.
issue with it right now is storage capacity. Not mid mission, but outside of the mission, you have your like storage unit. It's
Yeah.
not. It's so fucking tight. Every single time I get to the limit, I have to fucking upgrade because it's like I can't minimize because I need all this shit. Like I'm actively draining like the more permanent items out of it, and yet I'm still gaining shit in there, and it sucks.
So, my logic at this point with a lot of those types of games is learn to play with nothing. And
Oh yeah, no, I almost exclusively am doing the free loadouts.
yeah.
Like
It's the same
that's
thing
why
like with repo. It's anytime I'm playing with someone else, whenever we get to the shop, I know everyone likes to destroy the shop, but they get their picks of their stuff. I get no upgrades. I get nothing because I know how to play the game without those items.
Yeah.
Or Babbitt.
Yeah.
No, I do it.
To be
I do
fair,
it purposefully. So
yeah, and I'm the exact opposite. I bully other people to get my shit.
yeah. Well, it's like I'll pick up an item and say, "Hey, who wants this?" No one ends up answering, so I just toss it aside. It's like, nope, no one wants that. Even if it's like a strength upgrade, it's like no one wants the strength upgrade. Oh well, whatever. I don't get anything for myself unless I'm playing solo.
Rabbit, I'm gonna make it an effort next time we play that you get something.
And
Sit.
if I am also involved here, I will make it an effort to make sure you still get nothing.
Good.
Bro said sit to me. That's funny.
I mean, you're well trained, ain't you, George? You're sitting, aren't you?
Yeah, I am too. What's he called? Fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah, because I've never played any of those types of games, but thank you for explaining how that works. So
it's very fun. It really, in my opinion, it is.
So what's the point though if you like, let's say you get like a majority of like the rarest shit in the game? Like, what would be the point of playing after that? Just to
okay,
kill other people or what?
To kill other people to get more stuff. So the gameplay loop at the end of the day, it is the same rewarding as Friends Love. It is your reward is you get to keep playing. That's it. Like that is the end goal. Yes, there are quests and stuff involved, and yes, you get to like permanently keep loot if you want to, but it is friend slop at its core gameplay loop. Is your reward is you get to keep playing.
Your reward is the friends you made along the way.
Yeah. There is, as far as I'm aware, no end goal.
Okay. That was kind of my one thing. I don't know. I might give it a shot. And if I do, I'll let you and Pat know. Yeah,
I was gonna say if you do, yeah, I'm pretty much always down. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. My biggest thing with it is I want to play a lot of it because ground floor. It's early. People want to play it still.
Yeah.
And I am enjoying it myself. Because once it dies down, like Pat's not going to want to play it as much. It's not going to be like I'm not going to play it by myself. So I'm less opportunity to play it with people, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless we shove it into a Tuesdays thing or something like that. Oh,
shut up! I'm not going to be able to convince you fuckers to buy it.
Oh no!
Running it back a little bit though, the shroud thing. The fucking shroud thing. I do want to bring this up.
What is the shroud thing?
That is what I'm getting to, Rabbit.
He didn't want me to bring it up, but he wants to. It's funny.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because you popped it in my head again.
I was joking. Anyway, sorry, continue. My fault.
You said you wanted to bring up something about Arc Raiders, and I was like, "Is it the shroud thing?" And that comment you made me think of the shroud thing, which the shroud thing is, and I.
First things first, who is Shroud?
Nobody cares who Shroud is. He's
some like competitive FPS player. I don't fucking know.
He's washed. Okay. He's just trash. No, I'm just
Yeah.
I've
but
only heard
anyway,
the name before. I never knew who he was. That's
yeah, he's somebody with a lot of shit takes. I'm just gonna say it, a lot of shit
yeah,
takes.
yeah. No,
Like
I
not
agree.
controversial, but just shit.
Oh,
Agreed.
Like
Okay.
when I say not controversial, I mean they're not hurting anyone. They're just
he has an
stupid.
opinion, and
Yeah.
most people completely disagree with his opinion. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one, and I quote, "Us multiplayer gamers are the minority."
Huh?
Now, this quote is in regards to saying Arc Raiders should win Game of the Year
That's silly.
and not Claire Obscure 33, Expedition 33.
And he really made a
That's
rough
ridiculous.
he really
like,
made a rough divide in the community there.
He really, really made a statement there because, quite frankly, I think there are at least 2 games above Arc Raiders that should make Game of the Year. Claire Obscure being one of them, of course. I truly believe Silksong deserves an opportunity there. I'm not saying it should win. I'm not saying Claire Obscure should win.
Claire Obscure
I think both
and
of those
Silksong should be nominated at the very least.
Yeah, I definitely think those 2 should win over Arc Raiders for sure. I do not know what other games really came out this year. I didn't play that much new this year.
Night Rain.
Like those are. I didn't even play Claire Obscure, quite frankly. I still need to though.
I need to finish Claire Obscure.
Like it looks like fun. It looks like a wonderful story.
Rabbit.
It looks like fun.
Oh, it is very fun.
I want to play it. It looks like a souped up rhythm game, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's more. It's a turn. It feels more like a turn-based Dark Souls game because it's like you got to watch the action that the enemy's doing. If they're winding up their arm, you got to figure out what the should you dodge, should you parry? Do you have the right timing for it? It's not necessarily a rhythm game where you're seeing where you're matching a beat or anything like that.
Well, it was about the timing with the like parrying and button pressing. The quick time events is what I was referring to as the rhythm game aspect of it.
Yeah, it's more
getting
what
that
Souls
timing
like
down
with the rhythm aspect.
But yeah, I definitely believe those 2 should win over Claire Obscure, and that's hilariously that's coming from somebody who really fucking likes multiplayer games. The thing I think Shroud is referring to as us multiplayer gamers is us FPS players. Is I think what he meant by that sentiment. We players who play shooters, not multiplayer games in general. Because there are so many multiplayer games that encompass so many players. Like fucking Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft at its core was originally a single player game. Do not get me wrong.
Yep.
But largely that game is multiplayer at this point. Yeah, there are obviously still people who play single player. And usually it's localized to friend groups that play online. Do not get me wrong.
It's either friend groups or it's more story-driven narrative based on mods that they decide to play.
Yeah.
At least that's what I watch.
And don't get me wrong, you get stuff like Hypixel, which is just shit ton of mini games. That's another one that's out there, which is really fun, actually. It is really fun.
Very
I do like some of those mini games. Yeah. Yeah. But it's very... That sentiment from Shroud baffles me.
Same. I guess I could see it if it's a game. If it's just a game that he really enjoys over those other games, then sure, I get the sentiment. But just as a objective stance, if you like stand back and look at all the games and how they're performing and everything like that,
yeah, I think Concord should win Game of the Year.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I would say
multiplayer gamers are in the minority. It definitely needs to win. Okay,
I'm so glad that game died as quick as it did.
Dude,
so
a week of live time is hilarious.
Oh
Yeah.
God, was it even a week? I know.
I think it was.
It feels like an exaggeration.
I know, right? I'm pretty sure it was live for a week. I'm not 100% sure though. How long were Concord servers?
I will say when I first saw
2 weeks.
That's a record.
weeks. Oh, okay.
Not
even not a week, but 2. Got it.
Yeah.
Now I will say, when I first saw the reveal trailer from like whatever game show convention was showcasing it, um I got a little excited at the beginning aspect, because I'm going, oh, is this going to be like a Guardians of the Galaxy-esque kind of game where you're doing like sci-fi space heists? That looks pretty cool. And then it became first-person shooter PvP game. I was like, this game's already dead to me.
Yeah, my view on it is I didn't care one way or the other at the end of the day. I was like, oh, it's a hero shooter, for like pretty much the same thing you did. It was like, oh, it's a hero shooter. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
At this point, we already have way too many of them, but I was seeing a lot of backlash because, and this is just because of where I was hanging out, or like seeing information on it, was a lot of backlash because of the character designs.
Yeah, I heard a lot of backlash on the character designs. Yeah,
they were all fucking potatoes.
Yep.
Dude, potatoes. It's a bunch of potatoes running around the field.
It's a lot of starch.
Yeah, it just, there was no.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, that was the Shroud thing. And my biggest thing on that of like Arc Raiders winning is it's the flavor of the month. It is the flavor of the month right now.
It is.
And that's what sucks really about like the Game of the Year awards is with when they happen, it includes games that just came out, which means they didn't have time to reach as many people. They didn't have time to settle in people's minds as good or bad. It was, oh shit, it just came out. This is a lot of fun. I'm having fun. There's no time to look back and go, oh, there were some issues there. Like, yeah, I was having fun at the time, but holy shit, some of those bugs fucked up, or like fucked it up or whatever. There's none of that. I truly think Game of the Year awards should run like fucking car model makes, like June to June, like mid-year shift, not
June
a calendar.
June for the November Game Awards.
Yeah, essentially.
Speaking of, we need to do another Game Awards tier list, so just be prepared.
No, we don't.
That was like our
Fuck you.
best performing podcast.
I don't care. We're not doing another one.
Listen, if we do another one,
we don't have to go.
We're
to
going
that
through the
extent
nominees. We're just doing the fucking nominees.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could
mine.
just bring the top 10s from each of us and then rate the top 10s for each, which would just be 30 games at that point, instead of hundreds of games that we went through for the past year.
I was gonna say, to be fair, didn't you do like every fucking game of the year or something?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, no, the last time I went through what we played for the past year and put those on the list. Yeah. Not every game of the year prior.
Yeah. But yeah, if we do something like I think that would actually be kind of fun.
Yeah, pick your top 10 games that you played for the past year, and then you pick your top 10, and then we bring each of our top 10s to the table.
Silk Song, Lies of P, Elden Ring, Night Rain, RV There Yet.
I feel like Night Rain will get nominated just for the memes, but it's not going to win.
It'll get nominated. I think it's going to win a category, but I don't think it's going to win Game of the Year category.
At the end of the day, Night Rain is a very fun game, but it is recycled assets, the game, which is not a complaint.
Yeah, it's not
I want to be very clear, but not a complaint.
It's a mark against it being Game of the Year.
Yeah. It like, had there been more innovation or new addition, yeah, cool. Yeah. I like the fact that it's a single player, uses the ring mechanics from a lot of battle royales. I think there's a lot going on there that's cool. But they basically reused every boss fight from another game. Yeah,
it's... I don't deny that it's a good game, but would I myself consider it Game of the Year? I know Otter will meme about it for sure.
Yeah,
just because the Shadow of the Earth
actually
nominated. I don't know. Are they?
I think the nominee. Okay, I'm
Game
like
of the
Game
Year
Awards
awards
in
2025.
December. I'm
December
pretty
11th,
sure
2025. Yeah.
Is Night Rain a DLC or a standalone entry?
nominees coming
It's
mid-November.
a
Night Rain is its
standalone
own game.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good game, but I don't think it would be a contender for Game of the Year kind of game. As much as I
Gotcha.
do like a lot of, oddly enough, this year I found myself wanting to play or actually playing a lot of Bandai Namco games.
Digimon.
Well, that's on my list of things to do. If I actually was caught up with my 15 minutes or less videos, I would have been for the past 2 Saturdays playing Digimon.
Nice.
And then there was Little Nightmares, and then there's Elden Ring, just Elden Ring in general.
Yeah.
For like the past half a year, Ark and I doing 22 episodes of Elden Ring, each at like 11 and a half hours long a stream on Saturdays. And then Night Rain with Otter and Some. Mm-hmm. So it's like I've been playing a lot of Bandai Namco games this past year, and they are good. Bandai Namco knows how to hold their own in the gaming market.
Wait. I like how, yeah, you played a lot of Bandai Namco. What was the other one? I missed it. It wasn't
Little Nightmares.
Little Nightmares. I still need to play the Little Nightmares series. They look really fun.
Little Nightmares 1 and 2 are both single player only, and they are really good. Little Nightmares 3, you can do single or with one other person. I played with
Yeah.
Ark, and I had a lot of fun doing multiplayer with him.
Fair.
And then the creators of Little Nightmares 1 and 2 made
Yeah.
Reanimal, which is coming out. I played the demo with Otter, and that one was really good.
Yeah, I'd heard about that one. Because of you and Otter, actually. I watched that stream. It was fun.
Yeah, it was an experience, to say the least. It's like we end up stumbling across a guy in a bathroom crawling into another guy.
The skin suit.
It was like he went through a portal to another, like a corpse dimension or something, because he just crawled through the guy and was gone. It was like, where'd he go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, George? You picked up any games this year that you're like, yeah, this was a lot of fun?
I wouldn't, abstaining from personal biases. What's it called? I don't think there's any game that I bought that would be or played. Sorry, that would be Game of the Year worthy. I mean, I like the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. That was actually a really good.
Now, I want to note,
remake.
Rabbit. He is answering a question I did not ask.
That is true. He is answering a question you did not ask.
I thought you were asking like if there's a game that
I asked if there was anything you played this year that you thought was fun.
Oh, my fault. I don't know why I heard Game of the Year. Sorry, my fault.
Because we were talking about Game of the Year.
Yeah, to be fair, we were talking about Game of the Year, but I just wanted, personal opinion. You said abstaining from personal bias, the exact thing I asked for.
My fault. I think I guess the most fun game I've played this year is probably, Metal Gear Solid 3, the remake. That was fun. Battlefield 6 is actually really fun. Coming from like an old school FPS kind of guy, with how Call of Duty is going its direction of just being absolute rehashed trash. I think Battlefield 6 did a lot of things that was done really well for an FPS. I don't think it's going to win, any awards or whatever, but as a personal thing is like, it felt like I was back again, like when I was a kid playing an FPS with my friends, and it's really fun, really good. I'm trying to think of anything else I've played this year that was really good. I still need to play a Clair Obscur. I want to get it. I want to play it. What was that other game? I played. There's one game that I played that I had a really good time playing. Fuck, what was it called?
Since you can't remember it, I know it's not Baldur's Gate 3.
Fuck out of here. That game is a fucking buggy ass mess, even after being out for so many years.
That is true. It is a buggy ass.
I don't understand. Like the game won Game of the Year. It's like one of the best games out, at the time. But like even today, even with it's just so buggy still. Like so much shit happens.
What game are we talking about? Sorry, I checked out.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Buggy game does not equal bad game.
No, it doesn't. But it does equate to a frustrating experience if the bug soft locks you.
Let me ask a question here.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing in multiplayer, yes?
Yes.
That adds about 1,000 bugs on its own.
True.
Well, even on a solo playthrough, which I've done before, like I've had a couple bugs where I soft locked myself. Like there was that one part in well, this is before this was recent. I guess last year, yeah, it's pretty recent. There was which part was it? It was in Act 2. Shadow Curse lands. It was something with Balthazar and spoiler alert. When it was like a weird, like apparently there was like a chain of text or whatever or interactions that you do, and then if you talk to him and ask him a certain thing, he hit the quest for him because you're supposed to ask for his help or whatever for Ketheric Thorn in the tower, the Moonrise Towers, but he's just like, I don't want to help, but like you have to try and convince him or whatever by killing that dude and his little army. But then like you don't like if you I don't remember exactly what it was. I clicked a certain dialogue option and it was supposed to be the right one, but the quest never updated, thus making me pretty much the soft lock for that specific quest line.
Okay, so
I couldn't boom fast forward that, and it pissed me off. And I'm like, because I wanted to go I want to do a really good run, but in order to doing this, I couldn't. In order to do that, I had to get this quest done, and I couldn't do it, and I kind of prevented me from doing certain things I wanted to do. So it frustrated the shit out of me.
That's fair.
But I mean, like, yeah, it's not like Rabbit said, it's not a bad game. It's just a frustrating experience sometimes because I had to reload and redo a lot of things, and I didn't have the save, so it's like I have to make a whole new game.
You should play with me sometime. We'll always have a save.
Every 5 steps, quick save. Oh
yes.
My God.
Have you witnessed any? Just out of curiosity, have you witnessed any of the Baldur's Gate streams I did? Because yes.
Yeah, I remember when you were streaming it a while back. Like I remember seeing you literally every 5 or 6.
Do I still have Baldur's Gate installed? I don't. I wanted to see if
I feel like that would be kind of hard to do though for an honor mode run.
Because I mean, you can still save in honor mode. It's just if you die, isn't it?
Yeah, if you
you can't load in combat.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, no, honestly, unless you fuck up and start a combat,
But yeah, right now we're doing. I'm not streaming it, but Christy, Wolf, and our friend Gab, we're all doing a honor mode dirge run. And we got to
waifu.
Did waifu. We got to Act 3. We just finished destroying the stupid knights. The robots, the clankers. We destroyed the foundry.
Steel Watchers.
And there we go. And then we're about to fight Gortash, and then we're gonna do that temple to get the Baldurian Great Sword, Giant Slayer Sword or whatever. And then
there is something I learned that I don't like about Baldur's Gate 3 and the Steel Watchers.
What's up?
If you fucking kill Gortash at the coronation instead of waiting, the Steel Watcher factory gets blown up, but the Steel Watchers are still active.
What?
Whereas if you blow up the factory before you kill Gortash, the Steel Watchers shut down.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
Not 100% sure why, but yeah. But also, if you kill Gortash first, every fucking guard in town is aggressive. The Steel Watchers aren't aggressive, but the guards are.
Yeah, they.
And so they become
guard. Like GTA.
If you touch the guards, then the Steel Watchers become aggressive, and it's like, motherfucker, they attacked me.
Yeah, you're supposed to protect the weak.
What was that, George? Sorry.
Gate. If guard touches you, Steel Watcher goes after you too.
Yeah, it was fucking. It was an experience.
Canonically, it should be dead, but fuck.
Yeah.
Like Rabbit
To be
said, it's
fair,
bad programming.
I was overpowered as fuck at that point because I had a bunch of mods installed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would
Not a
do it.
bunch, a few. Basically, extra encounters, new loot, just because, well, new loot's exciting. Something to make the game a little bit more refreshing for another playthrough.
Yeah.
I was a little curious how you were able to beat him before the Steel Watchers, because, I mean, the GM squad
honest answer?
Well,
and I tried to do
there's a way to do
and
it.
We nuked the whole place. Quite literally nuked it. Even ourselves
Room powder bomb?
defeated. Huh?
Room powder bomb or
A rune powder
yes
bomb
and,
does not do a whole lot to that, sadly.
yes, and then some. And lots of explosives. So many explosives.
So the answer, Rabbit, is the fight took me about an hour on the successful run.
Damn.
Oh.
It was not good.
Did you blow up the fireworks facility?
No.
Yeah, we did.
That reminds me, I want to do that. I want to do that. All right, that's the first thing I'm doing next
to be
week.
fair, you can't get there until after the coronation anyway.
Well, no, yeah, we already did. We're post coronation, so you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm more meant on my regards. Yeah. And then after that, I did the Minsk quest line because I'd never done it before and I was curious. And then I attempted to go down to the Iron Throne. I want to go to the fucking Iron Throne at some point. Have not managed to go to the Iron Throne yet. Every single time I fuck up the quest.
The underwater part?
Yeah.
That's
the Iron Throne. It's where Sarevok used to work and manage. Yeah. It's also which is an insane sentence when you look back at the fact that, you know, he's a child of Baal and overruling the I forget the Temple of Baal or the Triad. I can't remember what the fuck his role is specifically.
Did you know that you could jump no clip through a wall in the water facility at one point?
Yes.
Did you know you can jump no clip through a wall in the Nautiloid at the beginning?
No.
No, actually, you can fly over the walls in the Iron Throne,
which is ridiculous. It's like, what happened to the ceiling?
Yeah, the other night we were playing it. We were doing the Iron Throne, rescuing all the people, and Gab just like flies, and we're like, "What the fuck? Isn't that supposed to be water? Where's the roof?"
Yeah, I found that out. It's actually one of the shorts on my channel where I hop through it.
Genuine question here. How many floors is the Iron Throne when you get there?
2.
Okay, that is a 4-story building.
Oh, it is? I just remember
I don't know in Baldur's Gate 3 if it is a 4-story building, but the Iron Throne is a 4-story building. Iron Throne is a 4-story building. So it is quite possible you're just going up an additional floor, essentially.
Well, no, so you're only going there to, save the prisoners and stuff. You're not really.
Well, I mean, with the flying over the wall thing, you could effectively just be.
This was the top level thing because I don't remember us.
It's top level.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of still my point.
Yeah, you start from the top of the building. So I'm assuming.
If you truly start from the top, then never mind.
Yeah. You start from the top, and that's where you're hopping walls is at the top.
Okay.
It's like how are you hopping walls? It was funny though, just seeing my friends' reactions to me doing that. I was just like,
now, genuine question: are you standing on top of the wall, or are you?
No, I was in a room. I was going over. I was in a room and flew right over.
So
just like
technically, it could just be a crumbled wall, and you just went through a hole. You know, you're not necessarily.
It would be flooded at that point.
Not necessarily. You still have a roof.
Then you're going through the roof.
No, you could go.
The roof.
No, I'm saying wall crumbled, roof still there. You're going through a fucking hole.
There's no hole.
In a wall.
There's no hole.
Visually, there's no hole. Is the roof visual? Can you see the roof?
Again, if the roof has a hole in it, water's leaking through. No, I'm not
saying the roof has a hole in it. I'm saying the roof is higher. The wall goes up to the roof, except for where this hole is, and you fly through that hole. You do not necessarily see the entire fucking wall up to the roof.
I just think it's a programming error, my guy. It's just a funny programming error.
Oh, yeah, it's probably a funny programming error. You are correct. I am here arguing that just because it is a programming error does not mean there is not a logical solution to it.
You're trying to do what game theory did this past week with Pokemon Legends CA's architecture and how flat it is. Okay.
It's one model. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's one model, but it's more.
There is no explanation to that, though.
They were actually trying to
reasonable.
explain why they would have had it that way in the game, and just like if it was actually built that way.
Yeah,
it's
no.
like, okay,
that is blatantly no, because there are fucking balconies that are flattened. That is a visual balcony flattened. That is nonsense. This is a reasonable situation. This is something that could be
went through
there.
it, and it was like it was a funny little explanation thing. It's like, okay, I could see how that explanation could fit with the context of what's going on in the story, and the concern that it brings up is like they're more concerned about the Pokemon than they are of the humans that are in the town. It's like, okay, if it's like lore accurate as to if that's actually the case in the actual city, that everything's flat like that, then this scenario would probably be the direction that as to why that is the case, rather than developers are lazy.
Yeah, I am absolutely. It is definitely just an issue with how they made it. However, I truly believe that is a reasonable explanation as to how your character could have done it, aside from the fact that it is likely just an error.
Yeah, it's
like that is all I was aiming towards. Not this is actually how it is.
Yeah. I just like the fact that I can phase through walls, disappear, and fly.
Yeah. To be fair, there are a lot of places where flight is super fucking buggy.
Fucking Danny Phantom reference. Shut the fuck up. I hate this dude. I caught that.
I love pushing the buttons a little bit.
George has no buttons.
Bro, it's just pissing me off.
George's buttons are so easy to put.
Yeah, George's buttons are like his entire fucking body, quite frankly.
I think I'm just upset because I didn't make the reference first, and it's like, fuck, that's a good one. Fuck you, rabbit. Yeah, basically, I'm just whining.
I built a high mobility character. I will say, in the context of D&D, building a high mobility character is not a monk, ranger. Ranger is a lot more
better.
Mobile, where monks are more action oriented, because they like take all the ability to extra attack and then some. Rangers, if you want to move from one end of the map to the next end of the map in one turn, go with a ranger.
This is going to sound insane. I thought there was one situation in which a monk is faster. And that is a very min-maxed for speed monk. Just want to be very clear. Like, he has no functionality. He is just speed.
Well,
it depends on how many spells he casts on himself, or if he.
Well, if you go elemental monk, you have the wind of bullshit or whatever, where you actually extend your movement by like
also to be fair, this may not be modern D&D. This might be older D&D that I'm thinking of.
It's very possible. Yeah.
You got to remember, I grew up on 2nd edition, and like that's the only D&D I fucking remember.
That's fair. Yeah, if you go with Horizon for 5e, if you go Horizon Walker Ranger, they are built for high movement ability, where you can phase through another dimension, walk 60 feet, and then reappear, and then do Misty Step all in the same turn.
Yeah,
I think it's funny that regardless of like the D&D like edition, monk and paladin are always the most broken character.
Yeah,
it depends what level you're talking about.
Well, Ranger's always the worst characters. It's like,
Ranger's objectively the worst. Ranger sucks.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
5e made Ranger better. I'm just putting that out there. It's still in the context of all the others. Yeah, if you really want a good Ranger build, you need a multi-class with like a rogue.
But yeah, the power level of D&D is really weird, because some classes really show their power early on. Some of them really suck until later on.
Like the monk.
Original Ranger in 5e, just
and the wizard,
absolute garbage all the way through.
The wizard goes from oh yeah, I exist, and I'm kind of just here to exist and not get fucking beaten to death, to you're going to regret being within a 1,000-mile radius of me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That is the power scaling of Wizard. Fighter is, you're going to regret being within 100 feet of me, to you're going to regret being within 100 feet of me.
Yep.
Yeah. Rogue is basically, you're going to regret not seeing me, to you're going to regret ever meeting me.
Yeah. Rogue gets some good fucking power scaling.
Swashbuckler Rogue is insane, because you could basically once a turn be like, yeah, I automatically get advantage because I'm using a sword on this guy. Well, now I get my sneak attack bonus, and since I'm level 10, I get an additional 4d6 damage anytime I attack.
Sneak attacks have been ruined by only needing advantage. I'm just saying it.
I agree that they make a rogue completely broken.
Ravi, you just gave me my, because after sorry, go on.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, George?
My fault. I didn't mean to interrupt. You continue.
I was just gonna say that the advantage for sneak attack makes rogue completely broken, especially at higher levels, because you can do like 162 points of damage in one strike if you can get an advantage. And I managed to destroy like a sea creature in the ocean with one strike of a rapier.
Did you say rapier?
Yeah, I say it like that. I say it like that purposefully. So,
can we kick Rabbit, please? Can we just please kick him?
No,
Why?
It's annoying.
Look, I say it for purposeful reasons.
It's probably similar to me saying gaslighting.
Yeah, probably. No way. I can't see why it would be similar.
Why do you say rapier
instead of the other pronunciation
instead of the objectively correct one? Yes.
Yes, the objectively correct one instead of the objectively correct one. Yeah. Because I mean, the English connotation of the objectively correct one is just, there's bad connotations with it. Gaslighting, there's no negative.
I'm sorry, what bad connotations with the correct pronunciation of that weapon?
I don't want to say no.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Anyway, I was gonna say that Rabbit Gates gave me an idea for my next my Baldur's Gate playthrough. I'm gonna do a swashbuckler rogue, because that's a subclass now in Baldur's Gate 3.
Mm-hmm.
With the subclass released now, I'm gonna be a swashbuckler rogue. Haha, Jack Sparrow.
I need an explanation on this, Rabbit.
I'll explain later.
Please do.
Yeah, I will.
I'll explain later.
Anyway, it's later. Explain.
That's it.
Oh, I guess we're done for the day. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. I have no idea how long we've been recording, but we're done now because Rabbit fell asleep. I'm sorry.
I'm cool with that.
So
let the rabbit sleep.
Oh God, I hope my phone's fine.
What happened to your phone?
Huh?
It was plugged into the charging cable, and I just swung my finger up to. I do a lot of hand gestures when I'm speaking. I swung my hand up to point at like the wall to indicate we're getting out of here. Like we're leaving. That kind of hand gesture. I swung it up. I caught the cord and just flicked it off my desk, and it slammed into the wall and then the cement floor.
Oh shit.
So I'm hoping it's fine, because I can't afford a second replacement phone after I just had to replace my mom's for very similar reasons.
Damn it, son.
Yeah. So anyway, that's it for today's episode of Infinite Nonsense. I've been your host, Markiplier, and this has been George 2D and Rabbit Hat Sean. Also, Markiplier is not associated with this podcast in any way.
We get mentioned on the next Distractable. Hey, what's good?
Yeah, that would be horrifying.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.